Hello and welcome, my star-spangled milk jugs. It's SJB here, and I want to say thank you guys so much for following me and being awesome and having some fun on the channel here. If you want to press like and subscribe, that would be absolutely fantastic. This is the early access that NinjaKiwi was nice enough to give some of the YouTubers. So I just wanted to kind of show you guys what you're going to expect on this new update. And to start off, we've got Phayze. Invades from the Chaos Rift. We've got this new bad boy Boss Bloon here, who's got a lot of weird properties with camo properties and even not allowing camo buffs on some of your other towers, on top of warping things forward, which I'll show you guys all in just a minute here. In addition, we've got a new Brickell Skin! So, if you guys didn't know, my Brickell Skin from yesterday was definitely fake. Definitely would have preferred a bikini Brickell Skin, but hey, we'll take a lifeguard Brickell Skin, right? Looks pretty cool. Overall, water gun and everything included. I don't know. I don't really have that many words for it, but I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy it. We've also got a new map, Water Park, which looks pretty fun to me. I mean, there's nothing crazy about it or anything like that, but it looks pretty fun. In addition, there's a lot of new crap going on with all the achievements and all the trophy rewards and all that stuff, which I'm not going to go into too much detail now. You guys can kind of have fun with that. In addition, there's a bunch of new quests, which I'm not allowed to show you guys, but I just want to talk about them really quickly. You can play new quests. If you're interested, you get a bunch of new fun things to do with them, and you get a bunch of bonuses for them, too, so don't forget about these guys. It's easy to forget because it's just one little monkey here with a weird little piece of paper, but you can easily play those guys and get a bunch of bonuses as well. But for today's purposes, I figured Phayze would be in order, so let's play this Boss Bloon. So to start you guys off, first of all, I just woke up, and I almost never make videos in the morning, but I just noticed NinjaKiwi gave us the early access, so I wanted to pop on it for you guys. So if I sound like I'm an idiot or something like that, I always usually warm up with the day, and I did not warm up today. But the plan is we don't really have to fight the Boss Bloon for another 29 rounds, so all I have to do is just make money. Because he's got a lot of cool and weird properties, we will have to watch which upgrades we end up going for a little bit closer to the boss. But for now, it's all about just making that cash flow so we can buy whatever the heck we want to in the late game. Now, NinjaKiwi did make it pretty easy on us. They made it on easy on Monkey Lane. So we're not expecting this to be unbelievably difficult. We're not expecting us to need to go for 65 million farms or anything like that with 16 Paragons. But I'm only playing the regular boss. I'm not going for the elite version or anything like that. So we're going to have to watch a little bit and see how things are going to go. One other thing I'm using Soda today because I wanted to make sure that I got automatic camo detection. I don't want to get debuffed later on. Even if I went for something like Etienne, you can get debuffed as far as camo balloons are concerned, and then all the balloons will also become camo on top of that. So you can actually worry about balloons actually sneaking through your defense here, which is kind of absurd. But anyways, we'll be back in about 25 rounds or so and get you guys prepped for this Boss Bloon. Now, I could absolutely greed a little more than I currently am, but I am not going to do that. Instead, I am just going to try to play it reasonably safe. I'm just going to go for a ninja. I want something that has automatic cam detection. I want something that's going to be able to hit this guy right from the get-go, and even if they try to get rid of my buffs, my camo detection buffs with a village, I don't want to be screwed, so I'm going to go for a quick sticky bomb here. Again, I could farm harder and really play this out, but I think we're going to be okay playing on easy and everything, unless this Boss Bloon is just absolutely absurd and impossible to frickin' pop, which is a chance. And then I don't know, man. I'm a little bit afraid because this is the first time we're playing it, and sometimes things can surprise you. Like rock balloons in particular for me, were just like, how the heck do you deal with these things? I don't know. So I want to make sure that I've got a little bit of defense in the back here to actually get going, and I think I'm going to go straight up to a third tier. You know, it seems kind of goofy. It's probably overkill, but I'm just going to do it anyways. Because, again, I'm not super afraid long-term. So here we go. Here's Phayze. He's got 10,000 health. Here's the reality shield. You can see the ninja doing a very, very good job just kind of chopping this guy down right away. Soda should be able to attack it, so it should also be getting damage from that. It's got 4 things like regular. Let's see if this ninja can just blow through it right away. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good amount of damage. 600 damage in one shot. I mean, this is going to take a little while. It's really slow. I mean, most Boss Bloons are really slow, but it is slow enough where I'm not really super duper worried about it. All right, let's see, though. Reality Shield is coming back into play, and it warps to the... Holy crap! Look at that, dude! The rainbow ridiculousness of Phayze. Okay, that does scare me a little bit. And then look at this portal! Dude, the freaking portal is going to warp up even further. Now, it's not, like, crazy far on the map right now, but if you've got to deal with this 4 or 8 times on the Elite version, I mean, how far are these balloons going to be warping up into the front over here? It's going to get kind of ridiculous. All right, anyways, I think we got to get back to farming. I think we're going to take this guy down pretty easily, so let's go back to a couple more third-tier banana farms over here. I just let the ninja do its job, hopefully. Oh, that did go pretty far. Whoa, okay, okay. So we might have to worry about this a little bit here. Hopefully the ninja's just going to be in range. I like to think so. I could go a little more hardcore with some other towers that are kind of good against Moabs. But again, I kind of want a banana farm and just kind of get ready for the late game, just in case something crazy happens with Phayze later on. Also, I was really hoping to get like a Ninja Paragon going, because that just sounds really cool and sounds like a really good idea. So we're gonna try for that. Another really cool and crazy warp right there. Phayze is just ridiculous. Now, also, I'm noticing Phayze is not red and blue. All the pictures I saw, it was red and blue. Now it's black. I guess it's because it's got the reality shield on it. But it's still black, or like, it's like the TV screen color. It's very, very weird. All right. Well, Phayze round 1 does indeed go down. Tier 1 popped. Success. And now it's about farming for their 14 rounds. So we'll meet you guys back for Phayze Tier 2. All right, guys, we're coming up on the second tier right now, and I think that I want to do something a little bit goofy. I know that, like, I could spend less money to beat this guy, but I think I just want to go for a pretty beefy tower right now. It's got automatic cam detection. It's got a ton of Moab popping power, or Boss Bloon popping power in this situation, and I really feel like it's just going to be a good addition to our team, so we're going to go for a quick... You know what it is? It's the MAD! No, we don't quite have the money for it yet, so I could sell banana farms and stuff, but I think if I just wait this out for, like, a round or two, we'll be able to buy the MAD and take this down. Now, if this was an actual competitive version, this would not be the way I'd play. I'd sell a farm and get that going, but for right now, I kind of want to just see how everything is working with all of these guys. Because this is, again, a new Boss Bloon. The reality shield is obviously really strong. It doesn't even tell you how much health it has either, but clearly it's significantly stronger than it was last time. And we've got tons of Moabs coming out automatically with this guy here. Whoa! All right, so we're expecting later on BFBs and Oh My Gods, maybe even DDTs to come out automatically. Hopefully not bad balloons automatically against us here. Yeah, all right, it's pretty chill. I just got to wait another round or two or something like that. We are actually letting balloons get pretty far here, though, even with Hydro Rocket Pods and everything. The reality shield's currently gone. You can tell the health is still there. It takes a long time for this guy to go down, and this is only Tier 2, but I did not go for my good towers yet. 63's coming up. I'm actually a little bit afraid around 63 as far as balloons are concerned, so I don't know. I want to do anything besides the MAD? I think I've got this guy. I've got this guy. Probably freaking good, right? Sawdust, surprisingly high level already. 62 at level 10. All right, MAD. Let's go, baby. Get me going in here. Come on, I need like $100. There we go. MAD is officially up. Reality shield should just get deleted, hopefully. It's powerful, but not all powerful. Let's go for ability. Oh, yeah, we just melted through that guy. But don't forget, this is round 63, and now it's further up in the map. It's kind of easy to forget about that. Oh, boy. All right, I'm actually using the MAD to kind of pop round 63. Luckily, uh-oh. He's warping further up in the front of the map here. Let's go for a quick Sawda jump. All right, it's getting a little scary here. MAD is usually not designed to pop balloons. Luckily, I've got a Spike Factory in the back here. And with the Spike Factory in the back, oh, we lost some lives. All right, I definitely have to use Sawda's ability here for this last set of ceramics on round 63. But luckily, the Boss Bloon will indeed go down. Or will it? Or will it? Woo! All right, there we go. Phayze Tier 2 is officially dead. But that was not as easy as I thought it would be. I thought, like, MAD, easy peasy, automatic win. That was not the case. So, dang, dude. I still have to farm quite a bit here to make sure I'm going to do anything of reasonable value in the late game here. I really quickly just want to reiterate that I'm not doing anything too fancy as far as farms are concerned. I'm not playing Elite version. I'm not doing anything too crazy, but I will say that I've been farming pretty much good. Like, not fantastic, not perfect, but good. And I don't feel like I have infinite money or anything like that. I also haven't been doing any fancy things like selling the MAD in between these rounds where I really don't need him and just using the base defense, switching to a lower defense or a less costly defense that's going to make me more money in the long run. I haven't done any of those things. But for the base version, I'm just like thinking, wow, this is actually more difficult than I thought. I'm also admittedly not a Boss Bloon player, so maybe that just makes me just absolute garb against a lot of these Boss Bloons here. Like, I really feel like I might not be able to beat the Elite version. Like, even on easy mode. I don't know. I'd really have to, like, push myself to the limit to see if I can actually pull this off. But either which way, things are going good enough. I've decided to just go for some, again, sort of weird towers. I wanted to go for a flying fortress. In addition, I did go for the Spirit of the Forest, 1 for money, and 2 because the balloons are going to get pretty far in the back of the map here. Just want to make sure I've got something to pop them. Mad Spirit of the Forest combo is just good, though. If you've never used it before, Mad pops the mob layer, this guy pops all the balloons. So what else do you need, right? And then, of course, we need some more Boss Bloon damage. So I figured Flying Fortress is pretty solid. He's good against pretty much everything, but if we alchemize this guy and actually start getting some overclocks and stuff, things are going to go really, really well. On top of that, one of the things to keep in mind here is that this guy is considered a camo balloon. So if you get the spy plane here, it allows you to do more damage to camo balloons. Probably worth it, specifically because if he does eventually get this decamo buff nonsense going on for us, which I haven't really seen yet, but I don't really have many towers that don't have camo detection, so it really doesn't affect me much. But if that did end up happening, this could be pretty freaking devastating. Just have towers that just don't get the camo buff for even a short amount of time. If all balloons turn camo and then you don't get the camo buff, what the heck are you gonna do, bro? All right, also, like, look at this. I'm just missing out on $320 every minute or so. How terrible of me. All right, so let's see this. All right, we're doing pretty well. I think what I want to do is I'm going to go for my Alk next. I'm going to go for a full-on perma-brew, and I'm probably going to go for Homeland Defense soon after that as well. To kind of confirm we're going to do everything. So Reality Shield on this guy, 175,000 health, which is not ridiculous, but when this guy is warping forward and still tanking a pretty good amount of the stuff we have right now, of course we're assuming this is going to be pretty tricky for us. All right, the first fourth is done pretty early in the map, I'll admit it. With a Fly Fortress, though. All right, he's going to warp forward again. It looks freaking cool. Again, got to admit it. Pretty much dominating at this point, though, and I think I got to switch back to making some money. As weird as that is, because what I want to do is I do want to go for that Ninja Paragon. I'm probably going to go for a pretty low-level Ninja Paragon, but he's going to cost $500,000 in addition to those guys. Easy 600K, plus if we want to make it any reasonable level of Paragon-ness, another 250K. So we're looking at about $1 million total here. So next thing I want to do is go for a Banana Central, and hopefully get everything else going. Now, before I keep telling you guys about my strategy and all the thoughts and everything, I really quickly want to give you guys an update about my life, which has not been going well. Just straight up, I just want to be honest with you guys. If you guys don't know and you don't pay attention to me all that much, that's okay. Like, I don't mind. But in about April, I had this really crazy migraine that I had this weird blind spot. Imagine you're holding a baseball about arm's length. I just had a blind spot, and when I mean a blind spot, basically imagine you looked at the sun, all right? Imagine you looked at the sun and then you looked away, you know, that like weird, colorful, rainbowish, yellowish, whitish, greenish thing. That happened to me, but permanently, for like 2 weeks. On top of that, I started getting a bunch of ocular migraines, which some people call it migraine with aura, and what it is it's basically like, imagine that same sun-like blind spot, but instead of just existing all the time, it warps throughout your vision. I mean, look at this, man. We're on frickin' Phayze right now. We're looking at eyeballs and everything is warping into vision in and out of existence. Is basically what's going on to me right now. But basically, imagine like just a single dot of that, and it turned into a small C, and then that C gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it basically goes beyond your vision, like beyond the side of your eyeballs, and then you usually get a pretty bad headache, and I have just vision problems, and I've been having that pretty much nonstop. I've even been having them while I'm sleeping, on top of having dry eyes and other weird things going on, so I've been really, really struggling. Now, that happened in April. You think, oh, I'm just going to wait for it to get better. It's not gotten better. Nothing has gotten better, so if you feel like I've been making sort of bad videos, or I have not been keeping up with my my normalness of awesomeness, I would totally agree with you, 100%, and I feel really, really bad, because I've been a very consistent YouTuber for forever, and when I feel like I cannot keep up with making videos for you guys, because, of course, guess what I'm not supposed to do? Look at screens, and look at bright lights, and look at fun colors, and all that stuff, because it's supposed to make it worse. Well, guess what? Chris is frickin' screwed, because that's his job. So, yeah, I just want to apologize to you guys. I'm really sorry for not keeping up with everything, but I am honestly really struggling. On top of all that, I just feel like crap. I was having foot problems, and Achilles tendon problems, and it's just like everything is just not going well for me right now. So anyways, I don't want to talk about that all day or anything. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on why maybe I seem like I've been making less quality videos lately. I'm still obviously going to try and keep up, and people are saying, take a break, and did all this stuff. It doesn't necessarily going to help me. It's just going to make me more stressed out, because then I don't get to make money from my job that I need to do all this stuff. So, any which way, let's get back to making some money. So, I could end up going for this guy, but I'm assuming that they nerfed him, and I have not done any, I've not actually looked into how good Monkeyopolis actually is. So instead, I'm just going to go for the strat. I'm just going to go for a frickin' spam of banana farms kind of throughout the map. Again, I'm not going to go crazy with these guys, but I need to go for a pretty reasonable amount because I actually am going to have to get a pretty good amount of pop and power here for this next boss. I don't know what I want to get yet either, which is kind of the problem. I had plans for this and this, and like a perma-brew, and then after that, I mean, I could get a lot of buffs and get a lot of damage combos and things like that with snipers and glues and all that, but I don't know, man. There's too many things going on, too many things to do for a Boss Bloon while also trying to commentate and also being pretty much mentally issue-fied right now. All right, anyways, we'll see you guys in back another like 10 rounds or so. All right, folks, here we go. The round 100 tier 4 Phayze Bloon. I've got a lot of stuff set up for you guys. I've got a Carpet of Spikes. I did end up going for my Perma-Brew. I also got Homeland Defense here, so I can hopefully combine these guys together into some extreme damage. He's got 375,000 health at this point, but with this combo, it seems like it's going down pretty easy. All right, everything is actually, surprisingly, not too shabby. All right, so we're going to go for a Super Mines on top of all this just to make sure we're popping some frickin' Bloons over here. All right, wow, we're actually annihilating this guy way better than I thought we would. Just those few small upgrades make a big difference. All right, 102. Oh, we got... Whoa, whoa, whoa. You kind of forget after round 100 how strong these Bloons get. I mean, we got reinforced on my gods, on top of DDTs, on top of all this other stuff here. And we cannot just put down like a extra large trap or something like that in the front of the map because this guy's going to be warping new Bloons randomly throughout the map. So if you're willing to like micro and like put these guys in specific places, sure, that could make sense. But usually just kind of leaving towers that can kind of hit things wherever they want to hit things, probably better. Let's just take this guy out real quick. Boom, boom. With the Mad combo, yeah, Mad is not dominant, but he's still pretty freaking good, dude. And there we go. Round 103, we take down this guy. And now for this next one, and the last one, and hopefully, oh yeah, hopefully we can make this easy for you guys. We're gonna go for a Ninja Paragon. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do the Paragons, even though you probably know how to do them. But I'll probably do that closer to round 115 or so. But I'm not gonna be farming anymore. I'm just gonna chill with what I got. I'm happy with what I got. So let's show you what I think is probably gonna be one of the best Paragons for Phayze. If you're feeling extra generous and want to use my creator support code, it would be much appreciated. Thank you so much. So I decided to declutter the map a little bit for you guys. Not that we actually needed the money, but it is kind of cool to see over $1 million just in your bank right there. I'm not going to go for any other Paragons. I just want to use just the one Ninja Paragon, the Ascended Shadow. Again, could overkill it and just like finish it very, very quickly, but I just want to see how good the Ascended Shadow actually is. Obviously, I'm not going to delete all of my other towers. I just kind of want to see if this guy is totally worth it. Because Ascended Shadow used to kind of suck as a Paragon. It was one of the worst. But then Ninja can be buffed pretty hard, and now we've got a Boss Bloon that specifically you need that cam detection for, on top of giving cam detection to every other tower automatically. Not even with our village here. These all have cam detection because of the Ascended Shadow. Well, also double dipping, I guess. Any which way, Boss Bloon coming up here in just 1 second. Phayze, let's go, baby! How fast are we going to melt this puppy? We only got a 31-degree Paragon, so not great or anything like that, but definitely pretty decent. Pretty decent. Now, this does look pretty strong. 1.5 million health! Holy crapola! Alright, not the biggest we've ever seen. That's what she said. But, it's still pretty beefy. That's what she said. Oh my god. Alright. We gotta stop with that. Alright, we're back in action here. I don't really know if I need to micro that hard, but again, I feel like I tried pretty hard, and I don't feel like this guy is just easy. I feel like he's good enough. We're gonna take him down, obviously, but for newer players who are just starting off, this is gonna be a tough Boss Bloon, dude. And if you don't have all the monkey knowledge, or you're playing on medium or hard, or if they actually put this on a more difficult map, this is gonna be tough, dude. Or just imagining the elite version right now. Oh my god. All that is really gonna give these hardcore Bloons players a real challenge. Something to strive for, something to try for, to actually do a better job of. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, it's actually not as many pops as I would have thought. But we do take down Phayze, tier 5! Woo! I think. Yes, okay, thank goodness. Holy crap, that scared me a little bit. You have defeated Phayze. 5 million pops for our big plane here. Nice. All right, so we get some cool rewards. Awesome. Yeah, definitely not playing this again, though. That's an accident waiting to happen. Anyways, again, if you guys enjoyed, press that like button for me. Subscribe. I will get more content for you guys. I'm not sure if I can get more early access content in the next few days, but I will get more content out for you guys very, very soon, and expect the update to probably pop soon. I don't know exactly when. I don't want to promise anything, but soon is all I'm going to give you guys. DigiKiwi does not usually... If I had to guess, and again, I don't like guessing, but if I had to guess, I'm going to guess Wednesday. Okay, that's just my guess without any secret info. But if you guys enjoyed, press that like button, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.